Yeah, courtyard. Okay. Which is this side, I think. I can have a look from up here. Oh, no, here it goes. Oh, select an upgrade. An infirmary. Cosmetic upgrade declares the Inquisition's promise to be both welcoming and protective for all who seek its support. Or cosmetic upgrade that declares the Inquisition investment in the recruitment and training of its soldiers so that all who wish to fight are put to their best use. Yeah, for power. I've gone mad with you. I didn't want to be the leader of this Inquisition thing. I just wanted to not get murdered for having a green mark on my hand right back at the beginning of the game. And then I wanted to go back to isolation and hermitage. But if you're going to force me to be a leader, I'm going to go power hungry. That'll teach you a lesson.
Your worship.
Still have no idea why we were at the place we were at. That gave us the green mark in the first place. We sent the judge. He wanted to go on a hunt. Right, let's go speak to Josephine. Make sure there's been no murder attempts. No more murder attempts. Specifically, no successful murder attempts.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's our next move?
What's the next favor we need to get these Duparakets a lordship?
We must persuade Minister Belize to ratify the papers. She's in charge of these matters of rank. The minister will be at a small fete thrown by the Marquis Wiscott. I'll get you an invitation.
Go to the war table and have Josephine get me an invitation. Okay. Speak with Minister Belize at party. There we go. 18
Inquisitor.
minutes. Now let's find something for Liliana to do in... hour 30, no. $57 minutes. 15 minutes for Liliana.
Inquisitor.
I have a feeling that's just going to be some sort of material, but that's okay. And we go back out to the western front. Can we not just travel? Oh, you know what she was supposed to do? She was actually supposed to lift the fog. I wonder if I can cancel her thing. Liana, I need you to not go do this thing down here. Oh, crossing the sulfur pits. Can we just do it? Yeah, we can. Okay, that's one of these. Yeah, that's from Griffinwing Post. Yeah, venture forth. I like the war table thing. It's cool.
Load.
Completed operations. What is this? And what did they do? Drain the sulfur out of it?
Make it take you!
Let's claim it. Mosaic piece as well. Well, 15% of damage taken over 10 seconds. That seems like a decent shield too. It's a weapon. Nice. Thing in the dark. Okay, we need to get that so we can hunt a dragon. Might help us lead up to that rift as well. Yeah, we can go around here. I wonder if this was all sulfured out before, or if we could have just done this. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, manuscript. Oh. Uh-huh. Okay. Save. Okay, where's the next marksman? Spellbender. What do we got next? We've got oh, there's another spellbender.
That had to hurt!
I should get both of those, right? I think so. Oh. Love it. Oh, is that a stealthy dude? No, I think he was just throwing a potion down because he's being targeted.
If the Venatori sought something here, it may be worth finding.
We just ripped out the barrier to this place. Dude standing guard's like, oh look, barrier's just gone down. Isn't that interesting? These guys are going to level soon. preserved note. Malaran, you're right to doubt. Caladius will not be swayed. If this letter was sent, then it is sealed. Send aid. Sharpdom. Alexis has failed. The work here has become more vital. Secure the site at all costs. The Elder One will not tolerate another mistake on our part. Service. Ooh. What is this place? Sandra, why did you you choose not to attack this guy? Like everyone got turned into statues. I hope they don't get unturned into statues. Huh. Short letter accompanied by a map of the western approach. Several areas have been circled. References are obscure, but they point to a single power sealed at the height of the old empire. Da Vinci's involvement in the region predates the first blight. Detailed accounts location are non-existent. There are some promising leads. You'll be providing men and supplies. Do not return empty-handed. Might be able to jump across from up there. Oh, you can just walk up the stairs.
That's disconcerting.
I don't know if I want to examine that, hey. That definitely looks like something I don't want to be examining. But we're going to. Help us.
Everything frozen. I don't think this was the Venatori. Slowing time like this would require great power. It may be what drew them here.
Thanks, Hera. Yeah, it looks like if I click on that enough, it's that Path of Exile essence vibe, you know? Click on it and everything becomes unfrozen. And then everything in here wants to kill you. There's a note titled Responsible Blood Magic. Yeah, I'm not buying it. Oh, tier 3 masterwork. Okay. Okay, we can either go up the middle or up. I'm gonna go up that side, if we can. No. Okay, so we haven't been able to get into the other side. Oh, there's a thing there. Haven't been able to get into there. Both cage doors are shut. Dragon writings? Nope. Alright, gotta get through from the other room. Yeah, I'm certain at some point these things... I would be glad to be wrong in this. You know, that at some point it feels like these frozen things are going to become unfrozen.
The texts describe a chamber. This must be it.
Okay. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay, so Upton would cast doubt on our work here. Expect no less is Balaran's man. He thinks to defer me will not succeed. Who accomplish anything through such fretting and hesitance, let him be placated by his pointless precautions if he wishes to question the validity of my theories. Perhaps he should look more closely at his own. The Heart of Still Ruins, a keystone collected. Collect the keystones to open the sealed chamber. A few hastily written notes scroll below. Blood to start. Then from the channel itself, the slave trader had 6 strong enough for the task. Preparation to play Shapton will call one final meeting. I must speak to the others in advance.
The approach seems to be recovering from the old blight. Blights scar all they touch. To see wildlife thriving here, it is deeply unexpected.
My name's Penis. Oh. Oh, all those archers up there attacking her. Did he get frozen? No.
He was carrying this stone for a reason. It bears a distinct pattern. A keystone, perhaps.
Keep searching. There may be more.
How do I get up in there? Oh, I'll come across. Yeah. Sandra, if you please. Oh, the shadow's coming in. Okay, nothing bad happened when we picked up the 5th one, which is good. Theoretically, it should be possible to draw energy from the Fade itself, while not discount the obvious dangers. Such risk can be circumvented through use of this proper channel. Once the channel is stable, we should be able to manipulate energy to our will. The power gain will be beyond measure. This time the theory will just take us no further. My hypothesis proves true. It will be an achievement unrivaled by any in history that will all but ensure the immortality of the Imperium. Okay, there's the manuscript for Frederick. Alright, dude, ready to do something bad? Just hoping we didn't. That didn't defrost everything. No, okay. Good.
A staff? Is this what they were after? Be wary. It may still be bound to the magic used here.
Yeah, that doesn't look good. Heliades ignores all results that do not support his own hypothesis, brushing them off as anomalies and expected deviations. He posts that there will be acceleration in the channel's creation. He posits, and will no doubt test the theory with guarantee a secure channel can even be maintained. They have argued inherent risks, catastrophic tear in the veil that will result from such foolishness. When he has others convinced, he grants only a sneering permission to conduct countermeasures in the event of a failure. If I'm correct, the only course of action will be to redirect the resulting power into the ceiling of the event itself. The odds of survival are less than ideal, but the surrounding lands will be preserved. Take the staff.
Careful!
Is it even a good staff? I don't think so.
Big time's flowing again.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
Well, poop. Potentially, though, a lot of these shades and other dudes killed each other. Yeah, just then. Perhaps a little bit of patience is in order. You know, like one-shotting things is good sometimes. You never know when other enemies are going to just pop out of nowhere. It's having absolutely everything dead that's possible. Usually a good deal. So it looks like a lot of these fights that were frozen, they finished each other off, which is good. I'm sure that some side won though, and are considerably stronger than the opposition. Yeah, a special type of rift.
Hurry, before this gets worse.
Worse than this?
Is that a bottle of drink? Okay, so the biggest problem is oh, greater terror. That's not a good thing. Yeah, that's not good.
I believe I sensed one of the artifacts of my people.
Okay, what do we have? That's gonna be like a grater. If we can just knock out a wraith, that'd be good. Despair demon, wraith, demons. Okay, this isn't too bad. Use you.
someone would have freed the demons eventually.
Ah.
At least we were here to stop them.
I didn't see that on the way in. Normally, what's his face tells us that there's an artifact around as well. Maybe I was too busy like looking at all the all the frozen stuff. Before we head back, we're going to go back to Skyhold and put another quest in for Josephine. There's a logging stand right there that we haven't seen. Interesting. They've all leveled as well. Right. Oh, everybody leveled. Okay, where are we putting these points? There. I think Varric had them there as well. He's already put them in. Interesting. Go that way. Get those points straight away. These are 3 points for get an ability first. So let's get all the, just the passive stats we can get before abilities first. Oh, I don't know if there's any left. Okay, so that tree's done. Oh, these ones we can. Oh no, we have to put a point in first. We gotta get an ability for start. So that one we can just get 2 points straight away. Let's take those. No, we have to get that ability. Okay, one ability for two lots of stats. These are also one ability each for 2 lots of stats. That one's done. And that's also one ability for 2 lots of stats. And that's one ability for 1 stat. Cassandra's 2 abilities. I don't want that. What is her Battle Master one is just straight up stats she can get right now. Yeah, combat roll. These are just all strength for her. Cooldown reduction. I don't think any of these matter. We just want the points to spend on stats. Cool. And we head back home. Awesome. How long it'll take me to get my sparring area done. gonna pull in the people from the war table. Then we'll speak to Josephine. Got some rash fine, thank you. Okay, we've got a party. I'll go speak to Josephine about that now. Or we might just have a quest to go to the party. Go to the Marquis' party. So I speak to Josephine about it.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these Duparakets a lordship?
We must persuade the Minister Belize to ratify the
Yeah,
papers.
okay, we've seen
She's
that.
in charge of these matters of rank.
I think that's going to be in Valro. No?
There will be at a small fete thrown by the Marquis Wiscott.
Must have
I'll
to
get
do
you
it
an
at the
invitation.
war table, but... Let's make this a... There we go. Ah, there it is. Go to the Marquis' party. Why am I not wearing my chosen casual formal wear?
Thank you for seeing me in private, Minister Belize.
I chastise you for taking me from the party, Inquisitor, but the Marquis throws such dull affairs. It's hardly worth it. I assume you wish to discuss your petition to elevate these Duparakets to a minor lordship. Tell me, why should I allow you to pollute the Orlesian nobility any further than it's already been muddled?
To win a favor from me.
Surely even a minister could do worse than have the Inquisition in her debt.
I am a well-positioned woman. I require something more concrete than vague promises of future gifts. And do not attempt to charm me.
I was about to say,
far
well,
too
you know,
old to
once you go
tolerate.
dwarf.
What can you possibly provide that will make your petition worth my effort?
Oh, let's do it.
I don't think we'll be missed from the party for a while.
Are you quite serious?
Yes.
For the pleasure of your company, Minister. Absolutely.
Lock the door. And fetch me some pillows.
We just won't tell Josephine how we got the minister to sign the papers. I like how she's like, and don't try to charm me. It's like, you reckon?
Worship?
Speak with Josephine.
What did Sir Black... I must return to Valrayo to see that everything is in order. Please join me when you can.
It's hilarious. Just the way he sort of like hands on hip and chest out.
To be polite to you.
Your patron is my patron, and he tasked you to accompany me.
To report should any Templars attack you, not cater to your every whim.
I received a letter from the House of Repose, Your Worship. They acknowledge their contract is null and void. There is no longer a price on my life.
Oh, that's wonderful.
They also send their compliments on how handily you dispatched their agent pretending to be the Comte.
I'm glad you're safe.
I'm glad you don't have to live your life looking over your shoulder anymore.
I regret we were forced to deal with them, that you were endangered by my part in the game. Did I ever mention I used to be a bard?
You were a singer.
Bards entertain the Orlesian court. They sing, play music, make charming conversation, and spy. Many young nobles put on a mask and practice playing the game in such a fashion.
Sounds risky.
I don't imagine many firstborn heirs join those ranks.
No, I was a rather foolish exception. During one particular intrigue, I encountered a bard sent to kill my patron. We fought. Or perhaps scrapped is the better word. Both of us terrified. We were at the top of a steep flight of stairs. The other bard threw a knife, and I pushed him away from me. You can imagine the result.
It was self-defense.
You were only defending yourself.
But it was such a waste, Inquisitor. When I took off his mask, I knew him. We'd attended parties together. If I'd stopped to reason, if I'd used my voice instead of scuffling like a common thug, I'll always wonder who that young man would have grown into.
Cold-blooded murder.
He seemed willing enough to murder you for the game.
Perhaps. I feel I'm the last to judge whether or not he would have actually used the blade. In all the commotion... forgive me, I don't believe I ever thanked you for helping me with this.
Oh.
I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Such a gracious woman deserves nothing less.
Such talk. I'm quite overcome.
Should I stop?
Oh, no.
So like
mean,
I dude, he
yes.
like tucks his head down
I
every time he
meant-
talks.
No, I don't... Well, if you meant to draw a blush to my cheeks, you've completely succeeded. Let's return to Skyhold before anyone notices.
Did you see how we managed to finish off Josephine's quest just before Timnos? we draw the minister away from the party, and she's like, "What would you do for me?" She's like, "And don't try to charm me." And he says something, and then what the option was, like a night with us, and he like puffs up his chest, and he's like, you know, and then she's like, "You can't be serious." He's like, "Well, for a night with you, you know, of course, you know, something." And then as it goes black, you hear her saying to her help or whatever they're called, "Lock the door." And fetch me some pillows. So there's some irony there that's what we did to finish the quest that we're doing to gain Josephine's love. Well, like anything in RPGs, you've got to you've got to practice on the lesser acts so that you're more experienced for the harder tasks. Level up that skill per se.
Inquisitor.
Liliana wished to speak with you, Inquisitor. It seemed rather urgent. Yes?
What do the people make of us?
We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They will be gently reminded of this.
Okay, well,
Speak later.
Goodbye.
I like it. We tried to woo Liliana earlier, only to find out that it's not possible. But all of a sudden, now that we're using our, let's call them, wiles to complete quests and seem to have gathered the attention of Josephine. You know, she wants to speak with us. Get up higher. Dorian's amazing, yeah. What's the vaudeville, right? Vaudevillian, that sort of like the strong man from a circus with the, you know, the twirly mustache and holding the old school kettlebells or something.
Inquisitor, may I have a word? I notice you've paid Lady Montelier quite a number of compliments.
I can't keep anything from you.
You found me out, Spy Master.
An entanglement with our ambassador seems most unwise. I asked Josephine to join the Inquisition because we needed a diplomat, not so she could be toyed with.
I'm not toying with her.
I enjoy being with Josephine. I'm not trying to break her heart.
Then I would be more cautious. Josephine's no stranger to courtly intrigue. But love, there she's an innocent. She has no idea you are truly attracted to her. If indeed you are.
And if I am?
What do you have against the idea of me being attracted to Josephine?
I have not known you long, Inquisitor. Neither has Josephine. Her heart is easily carried away. I want to be sure it's taken by someone who truly cares. So,
You want to get
if you
your
feel anything
get your leg
towards
checked. Something
Josephine,
weird's happening.
I want to know.
It's private.
I've said all I have to say on the matter.
Is that so? Whatever is between you, I ask that you treat her with kindness. For her sake, as well as yours.
I'm glad you care for Josephine.
Whatever happens, I'm glad to see Josephine has a concerned friend here.
I have so few true friends these days. Those that are left I deeply cherish. I will not trouble you any further, but I do watch over my friends. Good day, your worship.
Yeah, all Liliana's friends end up dead. I don't know if we should have taken her on for this endeavor. Hey, Varric, what's going on, dude?
Need something?
Not really.
Carry on.
It just... Yeah, don't actually want to talk to you. Just saw you were there.
Well, Liliana just gave me quite the speech.
What about?
About us.
Oh, she is impossible. Might we discuss this somewhere more private?
Certainly.
Leliana said I was an innocent in love?
More or less.
No, that's exactly what she said.
I'm quite capable of understanding our association. I've never thought your intentions were overly romantic, Inquisitor. I assure you.
I should have flirted harder.
Perhaps I should have composed a ballad then. Or sent roses.
What? You mean you do? We've only just... I didn't wish to presume you harbored any tender feelings for me.
I'd like it if you did.
I have no objections. Presume away.
But we haven't even known each other a few short months. How can you declare this liking for me after such a brief time together?
You've made it very easy.
You've intelligence, elegance, and I always delight in your company. It seems most natural to want to be close to you.
I would not object to a closer relationship between us, my lord. If that sounds agreeable to you.
If that sounds agreeable to you. I'm just waiting for when we say, yes, that sounds agreeable. She's like, okay, I'll just draw up some paperwork.
Nothing would make me happier.
Well, then.
Aww. Oh, she snuck out. Didn't even wait for morning. Woo! I wasn't expecting that to happen. So who do we go speak to now, Liliana or Josephine? You go Skype to Liliana. We'll go, I told you it was none of your business.
The Templars will be an asset to this Inquisition. It's a shame we couldn't also get the mages on our side.
I'll leave you to your work.
Actually, we probably should
Varric
investigate.
knew where the champion was all along. That's the last time we sent Cassandra to interrogate.
That's from DA2. Varric knew where he was all along last time we sent Cassandra to interrogate. Yeah, Cassandra spent like an entire weekend with with Varric and couldn't get anything out of him.
Anything I should know?
It seems that the Olesian army is awaiting our next move. Some of the generals are sympathetic to our cause, others are still suspicious. Our actions are under a great deal of scrutiny.
I'll leave you to your work.
Last time we sent Cassandra to interrogate. Have I talked about Hawk yet? To Liliana? We've seen Hawk a couple times. Should I talk about him to Varric? I think that was a question, an option.
Would you have guessed such a pairing?
Need something?
Yeah, why can't you import Hawk? Oh, it's because you don't actually import. You grab because you had to grab it from Dragon Age Keep, right? Yeah.
I've read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Oh, we did obviously exhaust those. I pre-made him. And I did it best as quickly as I could get him close to what we made him look like.
How are you, my lord?
Let's sneak away for a bit.
Let's meet away from prying eyes for a while. Just you and me.
A meeting? I could find a place for us to... Oh, together? My word. Well, then, do lead the way.
You could just... Yeah. Oh, look, we found a place in the garden.
Fertile ground, even here. This hold has everything.
Oh, so that's how you get to the gardens. I was wondering how to get out here. Possibly that way is the official way. That's right. Plant new seed. Rare. Oh. Alright, now I'm stuck. Wait, that was Josephine. What were you doing with Josephine? Oh, that... Go plant some blood lotus. 1 second. There she is. Okay, so we can possibly jump to get... No, that gets us back down into the gardens. How do I get... Okay, I found out how to get in the garden eventually. We found out by sneaking away with Josephine. I think I found out how to get in the garden. Wow, that's a long way through to the garden, right? Thank goodness there's a fast travel. That seems incredibly inefficient.
How do you know they won't attack here?
I wonder how many different locations there are. For science.
A pleasure.
Let's talk about us. Does anybody gossip about us?
Has our being together set any tongues wagging?
Undoubtedly. A rumor already gave you a dozen suitors the moment you took your title.
Oh, what kind of suitors?
Who are these rumors pairing me with?
I can only speak to what was whispered in several courts.
Josephine.
To begin with, Cassandra, Leliana, Cullen, Dorian, Mother Giselle, the Lord Seeker, Chancellor Roderick, 2 barons, 3 maids, and some man named Philip. Honestly, I don't think he even exists.
Huh. We need to end... No. That's terrible. Liliana disapproves of us?
Why was Leliana so set against us being together, Josephine?
Think nothing of it. She'd disapprove of anyone I chose to keep serious company with. Back in Valroyo, Leliana was practically my older sister.
So you two weren't close enough to ask her to join us?
So you two never had a romantic history together?
A romantic... You did hear me say Leliana was like a sister to me. She's a most dear friend, and nothing more.
Oh. Hey, let's spend some time alone.
I thought we might go somewhere a little more private for a while.
I have so much to do, but... Oh, let's do. After you.
Oh man, we're in the garden again? Alright, looks like there's only one location. Where's this fast travel? There it is. Alright. We should probably get back to work.
Yes?
I wanted to spend some time with just you.
I mean, we
and
should
Josephine.
probably get back to work.
That sounds lovely.
Right, let's actually get back to work. Work, work.